Welcome to this lesson. We will learn about the product life cycle. Don't worry, this lesson is very simple. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand how every product starts, grows, and changes over time. By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to understand what a product life cycle is. You'll be able to know the main stages of a product's life. You'll be able to understand what a product manager does at each stage and explain the product life cycle in simple words. So let's dive in. What is product life cycle? Think of a product like a human being. It is born, it grows, it learns, and it changes. That journey is called the product life cycle. So the product life cycle is the journey a product goes through from an idea to being built, to being used, and to being improved. So why is the product life cycle important? Now imagine if you feed a baby adult food, it won't work. In the same way, product managers must treat products differently depending on their stage. So why is product life cycle important? Product life cycle is important because it helps PMs know what to do at the right time. It prevents building the wrong things and it helps products succeed. So, what are the stages of product life cycle? There are 5 stages of the product life cycle, and they include the idea or the discovery stage, the planning stage, the building or the development stage, we have the launch stage, and the growth and improvement stage. So we'll explain each of these stages in this lesson. So the first stage is the idea stage. This is where everything begins. At this stage, nothing is built yet. The PM only listens and understands the problem by carrying out research. So at this stage, a problem is noticed, users are struggling, and then a question is asked by the PM. Can we build something that helps? So now let's imagine that people are finding it difficult to track their expenses. And then a fintech brand or a PM that works with a fintech brand notices this and asks, can we build something to help people track their expenses? So at this stage now, an idea is birthed. So now let's look at what the PM does next. After discovering that there's a possibility for them to come up with an app that tracks users' expenses. So the next stage we have is the planning stage. This stage, this is where the idea becomes a clear plan. The PM decides what comes first and what can be done next. So now the PM plans, okay, if we should come up with an app that tracks users' expenses, who is this product for? What feature matter most? What does success look like? Now they will think, should this app track income? Should it track spending? Or should it show simple reports? So at this stage, this is the stage where all of these come together and then the PM is left to make sound decisions. So now let's look at what the PM does at the next stage. So The first stage is the building or the development stage. So after the PM must have carried out research, um, must have made trade-offs, must have decided what feature should come first, what is the most important problem to solve first, what is the most solution to come first before the other. The next stage is the building stage. So at this stage, the designers create designs, the designers create the product designs and screens, while the engineers write codes and develop the product. While these people are doing this, the PM guides the team on what to do. So that is how it's done. The designers create the app screens while the developers build the expense app. Why the PM ensures everything they do aligns with the business goal and is of value to the users based on the research the PM had carried out. So the fourth stage is the launch stage. So at this stage, the user, after the product has been developed by the engineers, the next the next stage is the launch stage. At this stage, the product is released for users to use. So the awareness is created, users begin to sign up. The more they sign up, they use the product, feedback starts coming in. I don't know if you understand. So feedback starts coming in. The expense app has been released on the App Store. People awareness has been created about the product, and then people will begin to download the app, sign up, and then if there are issues, they will they would drop their reviews, and then feedback starts coming in. From there, the PM is left to improve on the product, and that leads us to the fifth stage. So at the fifth stage, we have the growth and improvement stage. So at this stage, the feedback gotten by the users are used to solve problems. They are used to iterate. They are used to make the product even better. So this stage helps the PM fix the issues the users might be having. Then some useful features could also be added to the product. And then at the end of this stage, they ensure the users are happy. Maybe users could ask for charts or a budget alert. You understand? And then it's now left for the PM to work on this feedback, either to do it now or later. So the key takeaways from this lesson: every product has stages. PM guide products at every stage, and great products solve real problems. Success comes from doing the right thing at the right time. We've come to the end of this lesson. Thank you.